The reason I brought up the LRT is because the area we're going to be talking about next is about to go through a similar phase of appreciation as a result of the LRT. It's the Bonnie Doon district. Now, the thing about the Bonnie Doon district is Bonnie Doon Mall is right here. This is where the LRT is planned to go. But when people say Bonnie Doon, they're often referring to Bonnie Doon, Holyrood, Strathern, Idlewild, King Edward Park, even Avonmore. And then there's a couple of other neighborhoods up here that I'm going to speak to as well. So the university, just for reference, is over here. Now, the cool thing about Bonnie Doon is you're going to have a very similar tenant profile. You're going to have students, especially as that LRT gets filled in and people can take the LRT to school. But there's also a University of Alberta Extension campus in the Bonnie Doon district, which I'll talk about in a second. Same type of tenant profile, young and hip, young professionals, old professionals. People want to be in this area because it's really trendy, it's really nice, and it's up and coming, and there's beautiful tree-lined streets. It's close to downtown, 5 minutes, close to the university, 5 minutes. You're also going to see a wide income range because there's a lot of people that live in this area who also can go east, and a 5-minute drive east is where all of the oil upgraders and refineries are. So it makes for a really interesting demographic because you've got everything from your old professionals, people that are making really high incomes. They could be next door to a house full of, guys working in the oil refineries. And you're also going to see a lot of families in this area because there are a lot of schools, and it is a very quiet, very, very safe area for the most part for families to live in. So if we're going to be targeting Bonnie Doon, the theme, above average pricing, above average rent. It's not stratospheric like the university, but you can see that it's coming along, especially now that the LRT is under construction. So that's why I'm saying rapid gentrification. If you zigzag around King Edward Park or Bonnie Doon or Holyrood, you're going to see a lot of things getting knocked down and a lot of new construction happening. And so it's going to be a place where there's older bungalows with lots of suite potential and a lot of infill opportunities and tons of 50-foot wide lots that haven't been tapped into as much as the traditionally more popular areas like the university or like Westmount and Glenora. So I think that you're definitely not the first people to the game if you want to start investing in this neighborhood, but you're not going to be the last. We're starting to see the really intense part of the up curve for this neighborhood start to happen right now. If we want to break the neighborhood down a little bit, the stars are the future LRT stops. This area right here is the Faculté Saint-Jean, which is an extension campus of the university. So this whole pocket right here is actually very similar to a student area. The Bonnie Doon, the mall for which the neighborhood is named, is right here. So this whole strip right here is infill and bungalow central. All the way south, even into Avonmore, there's a little neighborhood here called Argyle. Price points are higher, but there's still a lot of opportunity there. There's a neighborhood here called Otwell. This is where you want to target either flips or basement suite development. It's not close enough to the LRT to really get that uptick, but again, it's still in the neighborhood, and it's got a lot of value and a lot of popularity for people to live. And it's at a price point that's a little bit down from the Bonnie Doon area, which makes it more accessible to more people. This area up here is called Forest Heights. Again, not as much of the LRT effect, but because it's in that south side area, and downtown is literally right here. So because it's driving distance to downtown super quick, again, you're seeing a lot of infill happening, a lot of quality basement suite development, a lot of refurbishment. And then finally, over here, there's several neighborhoods in here, but I'm going to call this the Capilano area. Capilano, or Gold Bar, is the next tick down in terms of being one over from Otwell and being one over from Forest Heights. Excellent, excellent area if you want to target renovation and basement suite development, because out of all of the price points in this region, you're probably going to find the best priced bungalows, but the resale is some of the highest in the city in terms of this whole area right here versus like the North Side or Millwoods. Now, there is one little area here that I would recommend you avoid. It's kind of like the wrong side of 50th Street. This is Kenilworth, and this is the last little part of King Edward Park. Now, there's a whole bunch of businesses in this area that are kind of anchored by a club called Showgirls. And it tends to be a bit of a gravitational pull towards a lot of riffraff. And so when you see King Edward Park on the listing, you see that it's in the south side on the listing, it can be very tempting to say, oh, it's in that south side pocket that James was talking about, we should go there. But owning there is typically not all it's chalked up to be. So I'd recommend just kind of pushing a little bit further north and towards the ravine. So that's a breakdown of my two favorite neighborhoods.